Okay, before I start this video, I have something to say. So, I am going to be going to New York next month in August from the 15th to the 20th, okay? Okay. I'm going to be vlogging and giving y'all as much content as possible and pictures and all that. Reels, all that. So, stay tuned for that, you know what I mean? Because I haven't been posting like that, but, you know, I'm going to be coming back for y'all. I'm gonna be giving y'all content. I'm gonna start doing hair videos again. I'm gonna start doing all that extra me, like back in the 2019s type of shit. So yeah, you see my skin glowing? That's a good sign. That means I ain't lying. Yeah, me. Yeah, me. Yeah, me. Yeah, me. Please like, comment, subscribe for me. You know, stay tuned for the video that's about to start. Please follow me on Instagram. My link will be in the description down below. It's CamDaDon, no space. No underscore, no nothing. It's CamDaDon because I'm the real one. If you see anybody's name that has underscore or a period, that is not me. You heard me? My face is in my profile picture. Swear to God, okay? With a blonde wig. Let's get into this video. Hey guys, it's CamDaDon here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, this is going to be a part 2 to the story time I've made previously called the time he wanted me to, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Okay. By the way, I look kind of bald-headed, but I actually have braids in my hair right now. Feel me? Braids done by me on my natural hair. Okay. Anyway, so part 2. Boom. So all right, so we finished up or whatever, and we I dropped him off to his crib, and then I went home. So the following week, if we were texting, but you know how that shit go when you have relations with somebody and then it be like a one-night stand, and after a while they start switching up on you. Yeah. So that's what's going on. So, mind you, I'm used to it, so I ain't tripping. At the end of the day, we came to the hotel for a reason, and at the end of the day, if we don't talk after that, I don't give a fuck. But with him, I was kind of pressing him to talk because, it's, like I said, this man was fine. Okay? So that's the time when I used to get checked up a lot. I used to get checked up like once or twice a month because I was sexually active. So I was like, all right, you know what? To protect myself, let me get checked out, and if anything happens, I'm gonna tell the guy and call it a day, honestly. Because me personally, I wasn't gonna tell the guy nothing, but I said, you know what, let me go check. And when I am sexually active, I don't mean like hopping from nigga to nigga every day. I'm talking about like having a handful of niggas, like a handful, and like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So anyway, I was just messing with him at the time. That time frame, I had cut the rest of them off, so I only had like him, you know what I mean? And yeah, so we have relations. We had, you know, we did our thing about, I think, 2 more times, and then I started having itching and burning. Right. So mind you, this is like my first. I think this is my first. No, this is my second time. I had my first time, but I'm gonna tell y'all another story. I think I already made the story time. If not, I'm gonna make that. But anyway, this is my second. That was my second time catching a disease. So I was like, ain't no fucking way. I had the best sex ever, and now I have, you know what I'm saying, a disease. So I said, you know what? Let me go get checked out. So, mind you, I know the gynecologist was tired of seeing my ass because I was there. I was the first one in that hole. I was like, yeah, here's my $30 copay. Can you check my vagina? Type of shit. You know what I mean? So, and how it goes is you go to the doctor, the gynecologist, or wherever you go to check up down there. You give them a copay. If you have insurance, you have a smaller copay than people who don't have insurance. So I had insurance. So I paid my $30. I waited till they call me. I go inside to my specific doctor. They check me out. They use a tool to open the vagina to see what's going on, see everything is cool. They take a swab as well as they open it. They have like an actual tool to like, whoop, you know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker hurt like crazy. If you're not sexually active and your shit tight, that's gonna feel like hell. You understand? It's gonna feel like hell when they open it. When they close it, you're gonna be grateful it's closed. You heard me? So that's how I know I wasn't meant to be a hoe. That shit hurt. Like, what? Anyway, so she checked it. She said she only asked me to remove my bottoms, and then she told me to put it back on. Then she came inside and she was like, okay. What she said? She said everything looks good. Not blood work. Everything looks good. You know what I'm saying? It's just you have, I think it's called trichomoniasis or some bullshit like that. And I was like, what? Tricho what? Because I was telling her that I had like a yeast infection. I was itching and burning, and like it would kind of hurt when I peed. And then so she said I had bacterial vaginosis, and then she said, I know it's TMI. I had bacterial vaginosis as well as trichomoniasis or something like that. To where trick means like there's a parasite in my fucking butt hole. Now, you're not gonna see that parasite because you know it's like a microscope type of shit. But I also had a little irritableness in my ass, but it was like itchy, and I was like, that's new. I never had that shit before because I'm not a dirty bitch. So I'm like, all right. She was like, yeah, you know, you have this, but it's curable. So I'm like, all right, just tell me what to do. She said she's going to send me something at my pharmacy. I'm like, okay, great. Mind you, the trick that I had was very aggressive. Like, I got treated for the bacterial vaginosis, so that was gone. But, yeah, bacterial vaginosis is like an overgrowth of bacteria and shit like that. But so that's normal for most women. But anyway, what I'm saying is the trickle, she told me I needed to get like a round of it because it was aggressive to where it came back. Like that shit would go away, but it wasn't gone all the way. And you know how germs are when they disappear, but there's like one germ that'll multiply. Yeah, it's like that. So I got treated for that shit about 3 times. Do you hear me? I got treated for that shit 3 times. Okay? Because I didn't tell y'all this, but I low-key did anal with that guy. And you need to be careful who you sleep with, because some of these guys out here, these gangster ass niggas, be fucking DL niggas. Like, they be down low. Like, they be fucking guys or trans. Like, wrong some real shit. That's no wonder why he wanted me to eat his ass, is what I said. So, I feel like he fucked around with a person in the ass before. Either it was a man, a trans, or a dirty, and like after me type of shit. Like after that first time we had sex, because we had sex 2 more times. After that first time and that second time, I started feeling weird, but I just brushed it aside. But that 3rd time, I was like, nah, let me go get checked up. So then I told him, the lady was like, oh, tell your partner, or this is what's going on. So I told him, and he was like, oh. First he was in denial, of course. Then he was like, oh, well, I asked him, I said, yo, have you been messing with anybody else? Like, I'm not trying to ask you to be possessive or anything like that. Like, I'm asking you a serious question. And he was like, he actually gave in, and he was like, yes, I did. So I was like, yeah, that's disrespectful because we were fucking unprotected. And you mean to tell me you're fucking other people unprotected while you were messing with me? That's a slap in the face. That's like spitting in my fucking face. Like, real talk. So I say respectfully, we can't do nothing no more. Like I said, this is what's going on. This is what the doctor said. I didn't have it before you, and somehow I fucking have it after the first time we fucking had sex. So I'm trying to figure this out, like real talk. And now that you told me, you need to get checked the fuck up, because you're gonna be passing this around females, okay? They said the only way you can catch trick is if you have been fucked in the ass, and it was my first time getting fucked in the ass by you. So yeah, figure that shit out. Cause you know, when you don't douche in the back, you're not supposed to douche. But when you do douche, you're supposed to make sure that your stomach is empty before you have anal. You know, in the gay community, that's what they do. And I didn't do that. No, because if that's the case, I would have been had that shit. But that shit was in my bloodstream. Probably had nutted in me by accident, and it went through my bloodstream in the back. So I feel like, yeah, he gave it to me. Ain't no way, because I didn't have that shit before him. So it was mad obvious, because like I said, I used to get checked up like twice a month. So anyway, more of the story is he was in denial, and then after a while he was like, oh, you know what? Well, I did fuck around with a lot, A, B, C, D, and you know,
I'm sorry, you know, blah, blah.
I say, nah, it's okay. Just get checked the fuck up because, yeah, we done messing around. Sorry about that. Like, he knew I liked him too, but he was surprised that I, like, cut him the fuck off. I said, no matter how much I like you, you gave me a fucking disease. It's a wrap for me. I'm so sorry. I'm scared of you. And if you don't get that checked up, that's your business. That's why I say that's your business. But I'm just letting you know to be responsible and take care of that shit because that into something worse. Like chlamydia, if you don't take care of that shit, that can turn into gonorrhea and you can't cure that bitch. Okay? So that's why I used to get checked up, like I said, on every month, because hell no, I'm not finna die over no, you feel what I'm saying? This story time's not gonna be as long as the first one because this is a part 2. After that, like I said, I got treated 3 times, so I went to HEB, got my medication. It was like pills, so I would like take pills like a certain time of day every day for like a week or so, and I had to keep doing that shit 3 fucking times. Imagine. And I don't like taking pills, so I just kept doing it, and then after a while it started clearing up, and then I was good. But I don't know, man. No matter how fine that guy is, you guys need to be careful out here. Or vice versa with females, you need to be very careful out here because these females or these niggas is dirty. They're dirty, or they'll do you dirty and give you dirt in return. Literally, he gave me fucking trick in return. Damn, imagine. So yeah. Let me see. After that, he was just in his feelings because he felt like I was like accusing him, and I'm like, it's not the accuse. You're using the wrong word. It's not accusing. It's what you have, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what the fucking doctor told me to tell you, nigga. I wasn't gonna tell you shit, but I said, you know what? Let me be a grown woman and tell you. I told him, I said, let me be a grown woman and tell you, because niggas swear I'm being immature. It's like, all right, cool. Let me start being mature and hurt y'all feelings. Nigga, you have a disease. You gave me a fucking disease. I'm gonna treat my shit, but if you don't treat your shit, it's gonna get worse and it could kill you. So it's either you take care of it, or you could keep that shit and die within, I don't know. God forgive me for saying that, but shit. If I can't tell you, if you don't listen to me, who you gonna listen to? Because I'm the one who went to the doctor, not you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? If you want evidence, I can show you. You know what I mean? So that was everything, you know. More the story is, be careful who you lay with, because there's such thing as soul ties. All my believers out here, there's such thing as soul ties, because I've been celibate for a long time. Okay? So, not a long time, but for a good minute. And it's not because I can't get dick. It's because I don't want right now. Because I'm crazy and I need a nigga. I don't need a fuck buddy. Okay? That shit was high school. I am 22, about to be 23 next year. I don't need no more buddies. I don't be in the car no more. I don't be in the hotel no more unless it's a good reason why, and it should be often. It should not be often. The only time we in a hotel is if it's a good hotel and it's from a date. Other than that, if you don't have a crib, if you don't have a car, if you don't, it's not even either or. It's both. I'm sorry, because I'm trying to get my life together, and I don't need either or no more. Because these is trifling, okay? So yeah. And furthermore, I'm gonna start telling these niggas, yo, you need to take me on a date before we do anything, type of shit. Because these niggas be getting real comfortable, and you give what you receive, type of feeling. I mean, you receive what you give, vice versa, whatever. But yeah, if y'all like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. And for my dogs and none that does, be yourself. Because if you don't be yourself, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Be safe out here, like I said. Because it's summer and everybody's getting pregnant. It's like pregnancy season. I don't know why. But yeah. Bye, y'all.